Welcome to the 9th video in this AutoCAD training series. In this video, we will cover section 1.2.4 in the written material. If you have not completed this section of the written material, please go do so now. In this section, we will talk about how to move different faces of an object so as to change or edit a 3D solid. The first command is called the press pull command. For the press pull command, you will need a closed boundary. You can access the press pull command by typing press pull or by selecting the icon on the toolbar. All you have to do, select the profile and then determine the height. Hit escape when you're done. You now have a 3D object. However, that's not all that the press pull command does. If you have 2D geometry on a 3D object, you can use the press pull command to cut or subtract from the object. Now right now, you'll see that I'm selecting both the circle and the square boundary. If you pull up, the new boundary will have a hole in it, but the hole does not go the whole way through. It only goes to the point at which we started. If you wanted to cut a hole through this object, what you would have to do is use the press pull command, select just the circle, and then pull it down through the object. Now, there's a hole in this object. The Gizmo is a very useful tool. The Gizmo has 3 different modes: move, rotate, and scale. Now you've probably seen the Gizmo already and haven't even realized it. Whenever you select an object, you'll see these crosshairs pop up. This is the Gizmo. When the Gizmo looks like this is the move Gizmo. So if you select one of the arrows, you can move the 3D object along that axis. However, let's say that we wanted to rotate. Instead of clicking on the Gizmo, right-click, and you'll see these options pop up. Rotate being the next. Now, select one of the spheres or circles, and you can rotate the object. However, let's say you wanted to rotate the object around a certain point. Well, right-click and hit Relocate Gizmo. Now, you can move the Gizmo anywhere you want. So if we wanted to rotate it about the center, click Center. And now, you can rotate the object about that center point. The other way that you can use the Gizmo is kind of to use it in a very similar way to the press pull command. It's what I like to call the control select method of using the Gizmo. If you hold the control key, you'll see that single faces are highlighted. So if you hold control, click on a face, then let go of control, you'll see that the Gizmo appears. Now for this, you'll have to use the Move gizmo. However, this will allow you to add or subtract from that side of the object. You are now ready to complete exercise 1.2.4. When you've completed that, go and read the next section of the written material. See you then.